Alright, hi guys, welcome back to the OSP YouTube channel, and welcome to my next phone collection update. Yes, it is officially time for the January 2026 update, and as you may have known in yesterday's phone update, I got 4 new devices, so why not include those in a new phone collection update. And this one will actually be a little bit different, as not only am I doing like the condition of the phones, the carriers, and what OS they're on, I'm also gonna tell you like the lore and basically how I got these devices. So yes. So this video may end up being much longer than my previous update, and this is also the smallest gap between phone collection updates I've had, only being 1 month. So yes. Anyways, I now have 46 phones and also 7 tablets. And this means I've now gone over 50 devices. So yes, so this is actually a milestone for me. Anyways, yeah. So let's get things started with the classic phones first. So yeah, we're in the same order as last time. Starting out, we have a Samsung GT 1150 in grey. This is locked to T-Mobile. I got this on Christmas 2025, and it works. There's the startup for you. T-Mobile. I think this is on low bats though. Yeah, it is. Okay, I'll turn this off.
Yeah, it's a privilege for us to represent them. We're so excited to be here
There we go.
in Detroit with VCAR, an incubator for the hottest young talent in the Red Bull.
Next up, here is a Sony Ericsson Spyro. This is unlocked to O2, and it works. I think it's dead though. Oh no, it isn't.
The team is as serious off track as they are on track.
Okay, here's an LG chocolate. This is this one does not work, but it's still cool to have though. Same goes for this one. This is a Motorola V220 on Virgin Mobile. Also does not work. And this is actually my first of the flip phones that I got. See this Sony Ericsson booting up as well. And here's my Nokia ATP10. It's a limited edition 2002 model by Phonetastic Fascias with a dog face on the back. And yeah. Oh, battery's low on this one. Okay. Well, battery's low on the Sony Ericsson, so I'm just going to turn this one off. There we go. And finally, here is a Samsung Monty. This one is on T-Mobile. It's unlocked to T-Mobile. I got this in Christmas 2024. It works, but it is dead.
Welcome to 2026.
I also got all these in Christmas 2024 as well, alongside the Ericsson Spyro. Yeah, I got all 5 of those in Christmas 2024. Okay, now on to my whole barrage of smartphones. As you can see, I have so damn many of these, man. I now have over 40, well actually just exactly 40 smartphones. Yeah, you know I like collecting these. Anyway, starting out, here's my new smallest device, which has now topped this one from last month's collection update. The Samsung Galaxy Y. I got this one yesterday from my Namor, and it works totally fine. And this is the S5363 version. This is on O2, by the way, so yeah. Next up is one I got on the Christmas Day actually. This is an iPod Touch 4th generation by Apple. I figured out that it is no longer working actually, yeah. So basically, here's some lore for you. I found this all the way back in 2022 when I was at my aunt's house, and back then I did test it and it did show the charging screen. However, I didn't go to my aunt's house again until late December of 2025. And I figured out that the tray that this phone was in was moved, and I did find it on Christmas Day. So I tested it yesterday, and unfortunately this no longer works. It didn't show the charging screen for some odd reason. So yeah, that's our first bit of lore for you right there. And next up is a Samsung Galaxy Ace. This is also one of my phones that I got from my Namor. This is actually my stepdad's old phone from way back when. This is the S5830i version, by the way. Is it dead? Okay, no, it ain't. This one's on O2. So yeah, alongside this one and some other phones coming up. You'll hear the startup sound in a minute. Here's an iPhone 4S. I got this one on the 18th from my aunt. This is untested. Here are 2 iPhone 3GSs. So this one is my new one I got from my aunt on the 18th. Currently untested. This one does not work. I had this for many years. This is a 32 gig model. This one is a 16 gig, by the way. And yeah, this one unfortunately does not work. I did try and charge it like a couple years back to see if it works, but it didn't show the charging screen, so it does not work, unfortunately. Okay, here are two S3 minis. Okay, let's do this one first. So, yes, this one I got on Christmas 2024, and this one has two issues. This one has a busted AMOLED, and also the battery does not work on it. And funny story is, this one is in a regular housing, like the blue housing. Well, if we check this one pretty quick, as you can see, it's in a white housing. So this one I got recently for Christmas of 2025 is actually a factory error, surprisingly. Yeah, really weird, but this is the working one. These are both i8190N versions, by the way, so yeah. This one is on O2, it's running Android 4.1.2, and yeah, this is the one that led me to get it, because this one did not work. This one's probably unlocked. I think they're both on 4.1.2, if I'm not mistaken. By the way, this one's on 2.3.6, and so is this one. As you can see, that one's on O2. Next up, here is my Samsung Galaxy S original on orange. This one is on 2.3.5, I think. I got this for my birthday in March of 2025, and it works totally fine, actually, yeah. For some reason, it doesn't have an orange back cover. I did see some, like, orange carrier Galaxy S's with a back cover that had the orange logo on it, but for some reason, this one does not. It has an unlocked back cover. Odd. Okay, moving over now. Yeah, don't mind that. More untested iPhones. Here's an iPhone 5. This one is another one I got on the 18th from my aunt. Once again, untested. Same story with iPhone 5C. This one is cracked on the front. It's in red or salmon pink, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, untested as well. Next up, here is more complicated lore. Let's talk about it. So this is a Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini. This is unlocked O2 now. I was actually meant to get a regular S4, not this. I got this in like my birthday in March of 2022, I think it was. And I was hoping for it to be a regular S4, but for some reason I got this instead, because actually regular S4s were out of stock during that time, but luckily I did get a regular S4 a couple years later. So yeah, I'll show you that in a few minutes. But this one works. This is the i9195 version, by the way. Yeah, here we go. By the way, I charged most of my Samsung Galaxy S devices today, so I'll end up showing all the boot startups for them. So yeah. Next up, two Xperia Js, or technically one Xperia J, since this one is shattered to bits and it does not work now. So yeah, as you may know, I drop tested this one back in like 2022, and it did still work after it cracked, but now it doesn't. So this one is a no-joer. This one I got in October. Yeah, I got in October. It works. I think it's dead though. Oh no. Okay. I guess I must have charged this one or something. Sony? Okay, there we go. Yeah, these are both on O2, by the way. Next up, we have 1, 2, 3 Samsung Galaxy S2s. So, yeah, here's some lore. These two were my nostalgia S2s, yeah. This one, oh no, I got this one first, yeah. This one was my personal S2 that I got, which is actually running a custom ROM. It's on CyanogenMod, running Android 6, I think. This one I got later. This was my dad's really old phone, and this is on 2.3.6, and it's on O2. And I ended up realizing that this is my only stock OS S2, which 2.3.6 is no longer supported, unfortunately. And this one's a custom ROM one, so yeah. So this led me to get this one because I wanted a 4.1.2 S2 after a while. And this one is actually unlocked to Vodafone, which is actually a pretty cool site here. So this is actually a rare variant of the S2, I think. So I know the Vodafone locked versions are actually the i9100T, but since this is unlocked, this is actually just the i9100, which is interesting to say the least. Yeah. You can just hit a startup. Alright, next up here is a Motorola Moto E2 unlocked, and I got this from my Namor as well. yesterday, and yeah, it works. This is on like 5.0, I think. I'm not really sure. I'll just check in a minute. Next up, here's my Samsung Galaxy S5 Mini O2 unlocked, and it works. Got this in Christmas of 2024 as well. It's on 6.0.1. Here is a Samsung Galaxy Nexus on Android 4.2.1. This is unlocked as well. S2 is almost dying. Yeah, it was plugged in like half battery, so I'm not sure what's happening there. Yeah, as you can see, they're just all booting up over here. Hell, that cool Nexus animation, jeez. Okay. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. I'm just gonna check what version the E2's on. It's on 5.0.2. Okay. Next up, here is an S3. I got this for my birthday in like 2021, I think it was. It's really dirty on the back. Don't mind that. So funny story about this one. I was meant to get this in like pebble blue, because that was actually my favorite S3 color. But unfortunately, there were no pebble blue S3s in stock during the time, so I got a white one instead. So yeah. So yeah, and also this led me to get a case over there as well. That's also blue. So yeah, funny story of this one. And yeah, this was my only S3 for like a few years until I got the S3 Mini. Yes, I did charge this one. So next up is the Galaxy S4. This one also works. It is on 5.0.1 and it's O2 unlocked. By the way, this is also O2 unlocked as well.
I started working in Formula 1 a long time ago, 37 years ago.
There we go. Here's a double for you. Here are two iPhone 8s. So, funny story about these ones. Yes, I did. I got this one, I think, on the 18th. I got this one on the 25th. So, two different dates. Funny story about these two. I actually got these. I thought these were iPhone 7s, but I ended up realizing that the back cover of the 7 had more text and the model number. But as you can see, the back cover on these ones, literally very small amount of text. So these are actually iPhone 8s, not 7s. So yeah. I originally thought these were iPhone 7s after a while. Yeah, they aren't. Next up, here is my Aquatel Shine Light. This one works. Albeit it only has like some slight battery issues. It drains 1% like every 10 seconds or so. Yeah. Bummer, but it does still work at least. I got this one in October as well. Okay, I charged these two up. Here are two S5s. This one is unlocked, and this one is on O2. So yeah, let me just try and boot them up at the same time. Here we go. There we go. For some reason, this one has the newer Android screen. This one doesn't. This is the O2 one, by the way. I got this one yesterday. Yeah. This S5, the unlocked one, I've had for many years. Yeah. These are both on 6.0.1, by the way. You can tell because of the boot anims. Here is my Sony Xperia X. This one, also works. This was my mum's really old phone as well. Used to have two of them, but, yeah, the other one was in grey. My dad owned that one, but it's now missing. I don't know where it is. Yeah, I got that one a few years ago too. Here is a Motorola Moto G5. Got this one in September. One of my nanny's old phones, actually. Yeah. And yes, the E2 is my newest Motorola phone collected, by the way. Next up, 3 Xperia Z3s. So, each with its own story. This one I had for many years. Still have, actually. I actually drop tested this one a lot, and the back glass broke, and unfortunately, I think the battery got bloated, so we had to take it out, so it's now just a parts phone, really, so, very sad, but, oh yeah, let me talk about this one. This led me to get this one here. This is my personal one. Totally works. I got this for my birthday in March of 2025, alongside, that original S over there, so yeah, this one totally works. And then I got this one from my aunt in December. Currently untested at the moment because it doesn't have charge. So yeah, that's basically that. Anyways, on to the final row. Next up, here is my LG G3. This is O2 unlocked. And it works totally fine, actually, yeah. This is on 5.0, actually, yeah. I found out the G5 is actually on 7.0, not 7.1. Yeah, I got a mistake on that one. Here is my Galaxy Note, my largest of the old Samsung smartphones that I have. This is on Android 2.3.6. So yeah, this has an older boot animation here. Hello, LG. So yeah. Only problem is I can only go to a guest account because I was trying to set it up, but for some reason it didn't really work, so I couldn't actually get an email, so I could only be on a guest account. Here's my S8, actually my second largest Samsung in the collection. This one is dead, but it does work. It's on Android 9 Pie with One UI 1, by the way. Yeah. Here's one of my Android 12 phones. This is an Honor 20E. I think it's dead, if I remember, from my previous update. Yeah, okay, it's dead. Yeah. Here's a really pooed phone. This is a Timmy E86. Yes, the infamous phone from a foreign brand. This one hasn't been tested for a while because we don't have a battery for it now. So yeah, I think the battery got bloated or something. I'm not really sure. But yeah, look how pooed this is, man. Yeah, the back is starting to crack. Ew. We better get that cleaned, I think. Anyways, here is a... Oh yeah, this is a Motorola Moto G31. I think this is also on 12, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is the power button.
You're up next. Molly, blow the whistle.
Let's go, boys.
Yeah, I think it is, but it's dead at the moment. Well, maybe this one.
They actually look like they're moving quicker than you. Why is it really moving?
Oh, that is the power button. Okay, it's actually not dead. Next up is my largest Sony phone. This is a Sony Xperia 5. This is on Android 11. Yes, the Moto G31 is also on Android 12. This one works totally fine. This was my dad's old phone, but he moved to an Xperia 5 II, which he sold. Then he moved to a Pixel 7 Pro, which unfortunately had a bloated battery, so he ended up moving to a Galaxy S25 Ultra recently, so yeah. Anyways, and my final phone is the Samsung Galaxy A51, also untested. I'll be testing all my untested phones on Saturday. Oh, that's my face. Yeah, that being the first 4 phones, and then the other 4 will be on Sunday. So I'll do a phone update, like on an update of all the phones that have been tested. Yeah. Anyways, we just have the tablets now, and then the extras, and then this will be the end of the video. Hello, Moto. I just like that sound. Here is a Samsung Galaxy Tab A 2019 10.1 inch. Mouthful of a name, but yeah. Works. This used to be my sister's old tablet, but now it's recently become mine, actually. Yeah. This is on Android 9 or 10, if I don't remember. Yeah. I don't really remember actually. Next up, here's my Lenovo Yoga Tab 3 Plus. I've had this for a while, actually. I think it's dead. Yeah, it's dead, okay. Or wasn't I pressing the power button right? Yeah, it's dead, okay. Here are 2 of my Samsung Galaxy Tab A7s. These both work. This is my T500. And here's my T505, which used to be my mum's tablet. I think it is still, but she hasn't used it in a while, so yeah. They are both on Android 12, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. And here's my oldest Samsung tablet release. This is a Galaxy Tab A 2016 10.1. Also works. This is on Android 8.1, I think. Yeah. And finally, let me just move the cases around. Here is an Acer Iconia 110, which used to be another one of my sister's tablets before it ended up moving to me. Used to have 2 of these, but yeah, one of them was blue. But unfortunately that one was damaged, so we had to throw it away. Yeah. Unfortunate. Anyways, that's basically it now. All we need to do now is just to look at the extras, and then that's it. Yeah, all the tablets are just booting up. So, starting out, here's the cases. We have the Nokia 8310 case, which is really damn dusty, ew. My Galaxy S2 iFace case, which I mainly wear on my white S2. My Galaxy Y case, one of my recent cases that I got from my NMR. As well as this, the Galaxy Ace case as well. Here's my S3 Pebble Blue case, which I mentioned earlier. And here's my Motorola Moto E2 case. Sitting right here are both my G5 cases. My S8 Dogwarts case. By the way, the S8 used to be my sister's phone. Yeah, the Honor 20E case, and also the Motorola Moto G31 case. And that's basically it for cases. Oh no, I forgot one. Here's my Tab A7 case, I forgot, yeah. Alright, now onto the boxes. Here is a GTE 1150 box, which has its own charger with it. So that's technically part of the chargers too. S2 box, Galaxy Note box with a lot of extras, an S3 mini box, S4, S5 mini, LG G3, Alcatel Shine Light, and also the Sony Xperia Z3. Still has the flap from the phone in it when I got my Xperia Z3 from March. Chargers, we have 2 generic black ones, as you can see here. We have 3 Goodmans, 1 in black, 1 in grey, 1 in white, and the multi-charger. Yeah, here's a Samsung plug for whatever, I don't know. Here's, yeah, just this random thing here, like headphone jack, or headphone thing. Here are my 2 new things. Here's a pen for one of my Samsungs. Here's the pen that was on the headphone jack of my Galaxy Ace when I got it. So yeah. Well, that's basically it now. I am officially done with this phone collection update. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll probably see you on Sunday whenever I test all my untested phones for the next phone update, and then I'll be back to normal after Sunday, so yes. Anyways, this is OSB out now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.